Hey guys, what's up? Evilzombie here. So today I'm going to talk to you about home gym essentials. Everybody else is in this video, so why not me? So there's a few things if you're going to set up a home gym. If you're contemplating it, if you're thinking about it, and you haven't really quit the main gym yet, that you should look at getting. There's just a few things that go in your home gym if you're trying to get a similar gym experience. Unless you're doing something that requires no equipment, like yoga. Well, I guess that requires a mat, not much else. But yeah, there are a few essentials for different things you need if you're trying to get a home gym. And I want to talk to you about a few of those. So, I'm going to tell you about a few things. So, 5 of them, in no particular order, I guess. Well, this is kind of the most important thing, a rack. Now, sure, there are benches, like bench presses, that have like a partial rack built into them. That's dangerous. If you try and do a personal record, like a 1 rep max on a bench press and you can't get it up and it's on one of those cheap old ones, sometimes you're not going to be able to get it up if you're by yourself and you could die. I suggest something like this. Because, safety bar. The catch. They're rated for about 500 pounds each. And this is a nice cheap, rack? This is a nice cheap power cage. Sorry, power cage is the term for it. The power rack is where you only have like the back section of what this whole cage is. You don't have the front 2 pieces. Sometimes you do have the pull-up bar. A rack is not too bad because sometimes you can get a catch bar that goes about half of that distance. It's better than nothing. They're a lot cheaper, by about $100. But this one is nice because it'll catch whatever you're trying to do, and you're a little safer. I like safety. So that's number one. The most important thing I think is to have something to put your weights in, something to work out with. That's where you're going to be stationed. It's like your home base the whole time. You're always in that. I'm in that all the time. Okay, the second thing I think you definitely need, the weights and the bar. Right now it's a little hard to come by. You could make them out of cement. I've done that a few times. I have some good cement weights here. But the weights and a bar. Sometimes you can get them in a package. If you wait a little while, I guess because of COVID times, or you can get them used. Used are fine because weights, they don't really depreciate with use. So that's something you could also look into. Third thing I think that anyone should try and invest in getting, a bench. This is a decent one. This is just a flat bench. It doesn't move, but this is a hardcore bench that, well, can hold a lot of weight. And then I have an adjustable one underneath the pool table up here. This one can go all these different angles. You can put up, you can put it down. It's good in an incline, decline. Still holds a lot of weight. Not as much as a flat bench, but but a bench is something that's really good. Look into different types of benches and see what just fits your style most. I got the Fitness Reality one because it only costed about $90, and it was rated for a decent amount of weight. It's a good bench. I've used it a lot. That's something because that's just an essential if you're trying to do anything like bench press. It's an absolute must. Okay, the next thing I think anybody should check out if they're trying to build their own home gym. Where are they? Dumbbells. And I have one. I have one regular style dumbbell. But those are very much so space hogs. Those take up a lot of space. They take up a lot of money. It takes a lot of resources also because it's just expensive to get a full set. Nobody has a full set unless you're rich. What you can do with the adjustable dumbbells, those are the Bowflex Selectech 552s, and they're fantastic. I use them all the time. I've been using them for a couple of years now, I think, and I love them. You just select the weight that you want, and then you can use it. Just don't drop your weights. But if you have to drop your weight to put it back down, then you probably shouldn't be lifting that much. So just work and if you're powerlifting and you feel like you must always drop everything, then you have to invest in the other kind of weight. Maybe using the power blocks. But these are a good, cheaper version of, or like the cheapest you'll find of reliable adjustable dumbbells. Those are like about $300, $350 right now, I think. I think that's about what they go for. But they're worth it, they're good, they do last. And I think it's something you should look into. So I'm recording this mid-set, so I get tired. But another thing I think everybody should have, no exception, a weight belt. Get a nice, good weight belt that's sturdy, well made. Buy ones, cry ones. Just spend the money. If you have, I think they're like $50 for a decent one. Just get a weight belt because it's going to help add stability to your core. It's going to give you a little something to push off of, and you're probably going to be less likely to get injured. Now, I don't suggest using it just to lift heavier weights, because it's about safety. It's not about, okay, just a little something to push more. Well, you can. You can. But it's more about safety, because safety is important. So that's something I definitely recommend. And last thing, there's one other item I think everybody should have for their home gym. Sure, you need it for the gym, regular gym, but you need some kind of workout shoe. Something that's comfortable, something you can lift in, something you can run in. If you have to have multiple different types because of different kind of feet, then cool, but you need shoes. Just look into it. You don't have to spend a lot of money on shoes. You don't need to. I didn't. I spent about $13 on these, and they've been lasting me for over a year. They're great shoes. I work out in them all the time. I can do my jump rope in them. I do boxing in them because they're not really heavy. They're really lightweight. Like these I got at Burlington. Yeah. Like these kind of Burlington. They're super cheap. They're lightweight. They have like a mesh top so that it breathes. They're very comfortable. So you don't have to go spend a fortune. Just go get a pair of shoes that works for you. That's comfortable. You don't have to spend $100 on shoes. I've never done that. And something you're going to see missing from my list, that was the last thing, but there's something that is not, oh no, this is one more thing, that's not going to be on my list. I don't really care that much about flooring. A lot of people say that's a must. No, not really. I mean, if you need a deadlift platform and you have nothing else, you can just grab a couple cheap yoga mats even and roll them up and then put them on underneath either side. I've done that. There's a hardwood floor in here. I use that piece of material that goes underneath carpet because it has rubber on one side so it doesn't slip. It's soft enough, it protects the floor. I got it for free. Half the stuff in this room I got for free because you just have to know how to ask people. Okay, flooring, it's nice, but it's not an essential. It is nice. I do want to get good flooring someday. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I definitely want to do it, but it's not an absolute essential. That's what this list is about. Okay, last thing that isn't essential. Cardio equipment. Some kind of cardio equipment. You don't have to get the biggest and baddest thing. You can get something cheaper. That's fine. This one, I did not. Let's see. This one I got to do a review with, so I did get that one for free. This one I got for free because someone was moving. I looked it up on Craigslist. They were moving. They did not think it worked anymore. They're like, hey, after we moved, it stopped working, and I haven't been able to get it to work again since then. Immediately in my head, I said, something came loose. I want this. So I went over, didn't work, picked it up, brought it home, took it apart. Just the cable was loose from the main board. I got a free treadmill. You'll be surprised how many of those you get. You will actually be honestly surprised. It's crazy. So many people just get rid of things that they think don't work, and they're fine. They're perfectly fine. That's like a $500-$600 treadmill. Got it for free. Half the stuff in this room, in my home gym, I got for free. Even this, because that is hard to just throw away. You have to have someone take something that heavy duty. Nobody wants to move the thing because it weighs a couple 100 pounds. So I literally just deadlifted it, and farmers walked it out to the car using one end of what's it called, piano dolly, like using a piano dolly on one end, and I deadlifted the other end and walked it out to the truck, squatted it, and then got half of it in, squatted the other half, put that in, tied it all down. I got a nice piece of equipment. So that was from a high school upgrading their equipment, and they didn't want that one anymore. They just left it outside and were like, hey, did you need this? Like, yes. There was more, I just couldn't fit it in the room. I would have definitely taken it. But I did tell the local sheriff department, just in case they wanted it for their guys. That's also something you can do, just donate pieces of equipment. But yeah. That's basically my list. I just want to talk to you guys about that. A cardio piece of equipment is nice and essential just because you need to be able to condition yourself. You don't want to get gassed when you're in the home gym. And I love boxing, and depending on what kind of home gym you want to do, I was just doing general, so you need general weights and fitness and just different equipment that just comes standard in a gym. I didn't go over specific types of gyms like boxing, of course, or MMA, or CrossFit. Didn't go over any specific types because there's different kind of bars and things like that. I just went over the general. This is the cheapest barbell you can freaking get in a pack. This was like that 300 pound set. You know, like on Amazon, you'd see like 300-pound pack from like Olympic weights or something. That's what that is. And the barbell's been lasting me great. I mean, it's been a great barbell. Had aggressive knurling, and that's perfect for me. I got like really calloused hands. But it's just, you don't have to spend a lot to get good equipment. And this is the Fitness Reality, what the heck was it called? It's fucking 810 XLT or some crap like that. I don't remember. I'll put it in the description. All the stuff, I'll put something in the description so you can at least go look up stuff. This is like a $250 power cage, and it's great. It holds a lot of weight. It's functional. It's easy to put together. You don't have to go spend above $500 to $1,000 on a Rogue. Nothing against them. They're fantastic if you have the money, but if you don't, this is an essential. This is a nice one. It doesn't cost much and won't put you back much. If you get a better thing later on, get rid of it. Just sell it to someone else. Okay, that's my list. I'm not going to keep dragging on because I will talk. So I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you agree with my list of essentials. If you have anything else you think is essential, just let me know. Okay? Honorable mention. Whiteboard. Whiteboard is very important for keeping your goals and just writing stuff down and letting your kids draw and stuff so they're distracted. See you guys later. Bye.